Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action.
Morocco definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Zakani. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had...
Keane! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Amrabat. Morocco have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. The ball goes getting up there. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Barella. Now it's Zakani. That looks a cracking ball. Hakimi kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Amrabat. And that's a great chance! Goal! Morocco! And we have liftoff! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Morocco have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Brahim Diaz. And it's Amrabat.
Italy truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Keane, and the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Amrabat going forward. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. Zaccagni. Barella. And it's Barella. Oh, super find. Amrabat. Amrabat, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Amrabat. That's Brahim Diaz. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Locatelli. Politano. Now it's Barella. Now that's well seen too.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Mazraoui. Now he's off and running.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Can he get on the end of this? And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Italy currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Italy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic. Hakimi. And Amrabat. And it's Diaz. Can he get it through? And he shoots! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Morocco are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Politano. Well, good claim by the keeper. He certainly earned his keep there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play him in. Hakimi spots it and intercepts.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Barella. Now it's Zaccagni. And it's Barella. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's well spotted. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Chance here to counter. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Picks out, takes a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Zaccagni. Politano is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This might spell danger. Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Now it's Politano. Politano! Barella! And that is wildly off target.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 24.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Il numero 9. Il numero 11.
Italy have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Will play through for the wide man. Keane finding himself in space. Now can he find a finish? And the finish! And it's in! Right back in the game! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Retegui. Pass is just off target.
Italy really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 15.
So changes afoot here and from both sides. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
This looks promising, showing good feet. And they can counter here. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that will be it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look back on it, Peter, the crowd played its part, there's no doubt about that. They got a bit down on their team, you know, early in the game, and it just went downhill from there.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's a sharp pass. And here's Keane. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Unahi. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's made its way to him. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Aims beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too. Locatelli. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now there's the shot! Goal! Morocco!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Morocco are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Politano. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Keane. Keane, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Barella. Here's Sakagni. He's on it. Can he get away? Politano! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Politano clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Diaz. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Riyad. Real chance! Italy with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Udogi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Unahi gets on his bike and on the move. Belanova. Now it's Sakagni. Now it's Keane, and he's had it nicked away.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
This looks promising. Unahi deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Italy have the chance to go the other way. He's played it back. He's in a great position here. Cuts it back. Terrific effort! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Amrabat.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Amrabat. Politano.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Italy coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about...
And the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
They're back on the ball again. Diop. Unahi. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? And now the breakaway. Keane. And he's managed to get free.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just eases him off the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Oh, well played. That's a lovely, neat pass. Succumbs to the pressure. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
No way through there. Lovely ball. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
In with the challenge. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. He's onside. Oh, that's nice. Brahim Diaz has it out wide and in space. Hakimi. Good ball, good take. That's an excellent interception.
Morocco have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Tonali powering forward here. Politano providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Locatelli. He's on it, can he get away? Taken back almost at once. He's got away, and the shot! In he goes again! And it's in! But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 24.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Il numero 11, il numero 9.
He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Morocco making further changes here, and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Morocco have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Politano. Keane receives it in a good position here. And he cuts out the supply. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal! Shoots! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Morocco are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Zaccagni!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Bastoni.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Unahi spots it and intercepts. Riyad.
Morocco always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Locatelli did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Unahi. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give...
Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hakimi. Italy are 3 down and sinking. And it's Diaz. Amrabat. And Diop. Tries to... Unahi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's been given away. And that's going to be a goal kick. Unahi. Barella. Now it's Keane. Zaccagni. That's a nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there's the clearance. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Brahim Diaz. And it's Mazraoui. Now Mazraoui. Half-time getting close now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. This is a promising build-up. Amrabat. He's in a great position here. He's going for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Locatelli. Now it's Keane. Now it's Keane. Now it's Barella. Now it's Keane. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. Barella! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
Italy really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Diaz. Oh, that's well spotted. Locatelli. Politano. Barella. He has found a way through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zaccagni. And they win it back again. Unahi. That's a good ball. And the shot! He's kicked it out just.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Morocco with the corner. They're first. Diop. Now Mazraoui.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, good ball! He's having a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Oh, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Politano. Now it's Politano. And that is expertly dealt with. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That is good alertness.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Keane. This looks promising. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Backward charge, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Mazraoui is there, and he can get that clear. Somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. And Keane! And that's a sharp finish. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 18. Numero 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Italy have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, nice touch. He's picked his way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Udogi gets it away. Not the most accurate pass. Italy are looking to go forward now. Zaccagni really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Haland. And the counter is on. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Bastoni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Unahi could move up a gear here. Unahi carries the ball down the right. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Politano. Zaccagni showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Turns back here, probably the best option. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Morocco have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Politano, great defending, strong and determined. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Italy were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So things are underway.
Morocco always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Keane.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Brahim Diaz. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Hakimi. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a fine challenge. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's not very...
Oh, shooting chance! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Mancini. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Keane. Keane shoots! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Unahi makes a dash for it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Politano. Now it's Barella. That is good strength. Tries to pass it through. Barella. Diop defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Sakani. Morocco have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Tonali. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Barella receives it in a good position here. Morocco keep calm in the face of danger. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Unahi. Unahi. Nice control. And it's Diaz. Amrabat. Unahi. And Amrabat. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Hakimi shoulders the responsibility. Golden opportunity wasted.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Locatelli. Oh, nice touch. And the shot! And it's in!
Morocco are back in business.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's onside! Nice interception, well timed. Keane. Locatelli. Now it's Politano. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Keane. Now it's Politano. And it's Locatelli. Politano. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Back on the way then. Nicely weighted ball. Riyad kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Amrabat. And it's Diaz. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's good play. Unahi! Goal! Morocco! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have a breakthrough. Now Howell tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he's worked it through. Unahi gets into a good position. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Morocco appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Unahi. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Udogi. That's a throw. Oh, cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tonali. Now it's Keane. And here's Barella. And he cuts out the supply.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's intervened well there. Udogi calmly anticipates. And he's forced to go back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the through ball. Barella. And the counter is on. Diop. And it's Amrabat. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Morocco really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Locatelli. Barella. And here's Zakani. Unahi. And he was quick to react.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bellanova. Locatelli. Bellanova. It's a pretty loose pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Unahi. Bastoni tries to clear. Locatelli.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellanova.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Hakimi. Lovely bit of skill. This looks promising. And can he finish it? More pressure on the opposition goal.
Morocco.
So that means another 30 minutes football. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winners so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 24. Numero 18.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Fratesi, chance for a shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Ha segnato al terzo minuto dei
Oh,
supplementari.
beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Italy leading now. Tonali. Now it's Keane. Now it's Fratesi. Unahi. And Alainawi. Brahim Diaz. El Kanous. Now it's Keane.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Great ball, and he's in here. He'll try from distance.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's got a... Goes for a shot!
And it's come back out to him.
And a neat finish!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Italy now in a position far more desirable. El Kanous, decent chance! And no mistake. And with extra time approaching halfway, he scores critically.
Numero 23.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that was it, the first period of extra time. So this is it, 1 goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist?
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 15. Lascia il campo per il
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Alcanus. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Udogi. It's not an especially good pass, that. Mancini. Politano. Now it's Keane. Not the most accurate pass.
That's a good ball. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And this, an opportunity to pull level.
No way through, so back it...
Big chance! And that's a tidy finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that will be the final act.
What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Oh, he's having a go! Brilliant from Zaccagni! About as smooth as it gets. And Italy score first. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Steaming on goalwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Politano. That has been cut short. Shot could be on. Mancini did well to stay calm there. Keane. Italy leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. This is the time you need that pace.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Shoots! Mazraoui.
Morocco always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Barella. He has found the way through. Hangs one in. That's a decent clearance.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Amrabat. Diop. Now it's Keane. He's picked his way through. Locatelli. Barella has it out wide and in space. It's a... Can he finish? Goal, Italy! And they've got their lead back. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Italy have their lead. Barella. Keane. And it's Barella. And it's Diaz. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Morocco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Backward it goes. Amrabat. Looking for option. Real chance! And it's in!
They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well,
Brahim Diaz! Oh, split-second reaction.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Morocco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Goes down, but nothing given. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Amrabat. And it's Diaz. And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries to get it clear. Showing good feet. Cross from Hakimi. Udogi attempts a clearance. And it's hoisted clear. And that signals the end of the first period. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. So straight into the second half. Politano. And here's Zaccagni. He's a sharp little ball here.
Tries a shot!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Unahi. That's a sharp pass. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Diop. Now he's off and running. Nice physical challenge. Barella. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Barella is flagged offside. And it's Diaz. He has a look up. Keane does have his name on the score sheet, of course. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, no question, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Udogu. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Keane. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, Red, nice interception. Brahim Diaz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he is deftly away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 15.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 26, il numero 16, il numero
Just about
9.
up to 75 minutes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Udogi gets a foot in here. Hakimi. Oh, such a clever touch. Brilliantly cut out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Can they find an extra gear here?
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Bunu clears without hesitation. Riyad. Brahim Diaz. And it's made its way to him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. And it's Hakimi. El Ainawi. And the shot's on here. Ricci. Keane. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. El Ainawi. And the number on the board is 3. And a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Now it's Keane. Keane. Retegi. Diop gets over and intercepts. Brahim Diaz.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's El Ainawi. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Sostituzione per il Marocco. Numero 10. Lascia il campo per il
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Retegi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Retegi. Pinches it off him. Hakimi. Some good work on the right flank here. Al-Kanous. El Ainawi. And that's a good ball. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Not the most accurate pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Takes a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Retegi fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Sostituzione per il Marocco. Numero 14.
Time for a change in personnel.
18. Numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 25, il numero 5, il numero 19.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? So just 15 minutes still to come. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Ricci. Oh, that's a key interception. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Morocco leading now.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Now it's Politano. Italy now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And here's Keane. Mancini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Back to the keeper it goes.
Italy really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Played into the box. A header! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in